New photos of missing teenager Jay Slater have just been released, and the images show Jay by a hotel pool just days before he disappeared. And there are also images of his female friend who he went on holiday with. Could anyone else have images of Jay after he disappeared? As there were reports swirling around that numerous people had seen Jay watching a Euro football game at a bar in a resort not that far from where he was last seen. But was that person really Jay? I'm not so sure, as perhaps it was just somebody that looked like Jay. This really is such a bizarre case. Where could Jay be? I do have a very, very bad feeling that Jay has come to harm. Perhaps he fell off a cliff, perhaps he could be dead, and I know it's an awful thing to suggest, but perhaps his body is in the sea. Or maybe another explanation is that he had an accident trying to walk the very, very long walk back to his accommodation south of the island in Los Cristianos. And just what was Jay doing, hanging out with two blokes that were apparently in their 30s and 40s? So just why did he go to their accommodation north of the island? Could drugs be involved? I do suspect yes, because I've been to Tenerife, albeit it was a long, long time ago, and weirdly, the last time that I went to Tenerife, just like Jay Slater, I was also 19 years old. I went there for the first time aged 17, and it really is a party paradise, especially for a teenager. I have to say that drugs are readily available. You can get them anywhere. They're especially available outside all of the bars and nightclubs. Everybody is drinking a lot of alcohol as well. Could this have played a part in Jay's disappearance? Could he have been under the influence of drugs when he disappeared? And perhaps did he travel north of the island to get hold of drugs? Although I do find that hard to believe, because drugs are readily available, especially where he was staying in Los Cristianos and in Playa de las Americas, which is a resort just north of Los Cristianos. Drugs are available everywhere. You're offered them by numerous people as you walk up the street at night, and they definitely target young people. But perhaps drugs have nothing to do with Jay's disappearance. Perhaps he has come to harm, but there is no foul play involved. I'm going to be really, really interested to see what the outcome of this case is. So what do you think happened to Jay Slater? Pop me a comment below, because I'd love to know what you think.